So by now, I'm sure it's kind of common knowledge that golden visas are a thing in Europe. I'm not sure what it's like in the rest of the world. If you happen to know, please mention that in the comments below. But in Europe, at least, if you have enough money, you can buy a passport. So, and it's nothing new, right? What's interesting is that each country has its own way of doing things, meaning its own structure. But very more often than not, the ingredients are kind of the same, right? It's some sort of cash up front and down payment, whatever lawyer fees you need to execute everything, some investment into the local economy, right? Whether that's in the form of owning a business locally or investing into a business locally or investing into a financial asset, whatever it may be, right? So, and that's generally the formula and the structure. And it seems to be like things might be evolving in Portugal, right? So there's an entrepreneur there named Alessandro Palombo who's arguing that who's the CEO of a fund called Unbound that invests in Bitcoin, right? And he's arguing that as part of this golden visa scheme, investors will have the option to invest into his fund, which in turn means you would have exposure, direct exposure to Bitcoin. You wouldn't own Bitcoin directly, but the vast majority of people don't own Bitcoin directly. That's why crypto exchanges exist, centralized exchanges exist, but that's a different story, right? The point is that, if you're spending $1 million, $1.5 million, whatever the number is, 2 million, depending on the country, it's between 1 and 2 million, depending on the country you're in. 500K of that, at least if you're in Portugal, could potentially be allocated to Bitcoin indirectly. Now, the authorities have yet to confirm this, but I don't see how they could disagree. What do you guys think?